Happy Thursday, everyone. Jeanette Byro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. How are you all doing? We are right on the cusp of this full moon lunar eclipse, which is tomorrow. Again, the timings are a little bit different depending where you are in the world, but huge alignment energies and culminations, endings, closures, releases is kind of the energy with the full moon, plus the lunar eclipse of this gateway. Just like, wow. Amazing. So, I feel my guides already. Hold on. I'm wondering if they maybe want to say something too. And like not through the cards. Okay, they're saying, today and tomorrow, pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details that surface in your life to help you see more of these alignments. They're showing it almost like these finite hooks. And I almost want to say like, you know, in like a bustier or even a bra clasp, like these little hooks, but I'm seeing more like a bustier or the back of a wedding dress. You have to do every little hook, that whole length of the way. Each one of those hooks is a detail, like finite details to pull the whole piece together. That's what they're showing me right now. So we're going to be seeing a lot of these little details coming into place. Now they're showing it to me like weaving two pieces of fabric together, and then you can pull it tight and pulls them both together. There's this weaving of details happening right now. So today and tomorrow, a weaving of details. They're saying that may also, for many, go into the weekend as well. So I'm curious how that all plays out for everybody, but I find that really interesting. So curious what you all notice. Okay, let's see what's in the cards here. Again, I'm using the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck that we created at Avalon Spirit. And if you feel so drawn to this deck, there's a link below where you can purchase it. But let's see what Spirit has to share. Hold on. Oh, well, isn't this interesting? So as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw a flash, and then Spirit said, flash. And I was like, which kind of flash? And they're like, awareness. And what's interesting is we have the third eye chakra card. So third eye chakra, this says allow divine insight. So it could be a flash of insight coming in for you. It could be a flash of insight that comes in with clairvoyance. And on Monday, remember, we had the clairvoyance card. So there is an emphasis on this like understanding, but like a visual cue, whether it's something you see in your actual world or not. Maybe it's in your internal sphere, your vision state, that kind of thing. There's something coming through with the third eye chakra. Again, they're saying flash of insight, allow divine insight. So really interesting. That's also followed with throat chakra. So speak your truth. Now, this is also Spirit speaking truths to you is really how I'm seeing this. So this flash of insight is also paired with Spirit speaking truths to you. And again, I want to say Monday, we also had the clairaudient card. So on Monday, we had clairvoyance and clairaudience. So it's interesting. Today, we have throat or third eye chakra and the throat chakra. So like speaking and seeing. But this is an emphasis on Spirit speaking to you. And the reason why I say that too, of course, is it has the Ask Your Guide card here as our third card, which is Trust Your Guides Will Help. So I feel like with this flash of insight, something is coming through from your spirit guides, connecting you to your throat chakra, information for you to know, to receive, and potentially share. And whether you share that in your journal in order to make it real for you, oftentimes when we get our thoughts out and put them somewhere, it becomes real. So we satisfy the throat chakra when we even write. For others, it may be there's something you need to share with somebody else or speak a truth that comes from your guides. For others, Spirit is saying there's a high probability for many of you to change the dynamics of flow in your life by what you say. And interesting, that comes with the idea of the weaving, that weaving that we talked about. So there's a lot of information potentially coming down right now. And you know what? That does make a lot of sense because we're sitting right on the cusp of this full moon lunar eclipse. So notice what visions come through for you. What happens with your third eye? It could happen in dream state also, but notice what visions, visual cues. I'm even seeing messages and numbers. So notice the numbers that come. Notice the songs as well that are coming out from spirit. What are you waking up thinking about in the morning? That kind of thing. That's really important. And then know that your guides are really close right now. The veil is really thin in this energy right now, where communication can really happen. There's like a big bonding of communication. And Spirit is saying we're closer than you think. And it's almost like if they were just kind of right behind you, not in a creepy way, but just kind of right behind you, waiting for you to talk. They're there, they're ready, they're receptive, and wanting to interact. So make that communication happen, and then really open to how those things are received. Like, what do you notice? What do you hear? What do you feel? And what does that cause you to do in terms of how you express it? Because there's something very significant in that. I'm seeing like this whoosh kind of feeling, this beautiful flow, but it has a momentum behind it. Really interesting, because I'm very curious where that leads us to in tomorrow's reading. This kind of feels like we're sitting at the top of a water slide and we're on our way down, but we're not down yet. And I feel like tomorrow is what we come out into. So I'm so curious what the energy is tomorrow. So I will leave that for you today. And we're going to carry on with this tomorrow and see what does Friday have in store. What does that number pattern have in store? Because Friday too is a 5555 day. 2023. How did that work? I can't remember how that worked, but we have like the 5th day. Friday is the 5th day of the week. We're in the month of May, which is a 5. There's somehow a 5555 alignment on this full moon lunar eclipse, and 5s are all change, like massive change. So huge energy tomorrow. So I'd be curious what comes through for you today, and then we're going to dive in and see what comes through tomorrow. So definitely check out tomorrow's reading, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you then.